This is Gary Guyman with the Dominate the Day podcast. The purpose of this podcast is to help you get 1% better in your business, provide clarity, and give you some ideas that will help you grow your business. If you're ready to dominate the day, let's go.
Dominate the day, that's what we're about to do. If you don't want to dominate, then this podcast ain't for you. But if you are, then keep listening, cause every single damn day, the mission is to dominate. You already know we're here to dominate the day. So if you want to dominate every day, then let's go, it's time to grow. This is another episode of Dominate the Day.
Most of you guys listening to me found me, met me, or know me because of social media. It's true. I've utilized social media to build two companies, actually. One we sold in 2018. This one, we're going after some big numbers. I think my 3-year goal right now is 10 million in annual revenue by 2025. How did we get here? What did we do to get here? Well, I built a presence on social media. So I want to give you tips on how to build a better social media presence. And this could apply to any platform. I tend to utilize Facebook and then LinkedIn some. I have a pretty big following on Twitter, but I never post or tweet, I guess you would call it. I just use Twitter to follow Elon Musk. Isn't that why everyone uses Twitter? But yeah, so I built a social media presence, built businesses from it. So how do you do that? How do you create a better social media presence? The number one thing you have to do is create a goal for why you have, or for what you're doing on social media. There's an acronym. It's called S.M.A.R.T. If you use the S.M.A.R.T. acronym, then you can help to increase your engagement, your followers, and overall make money. So what does S.M.A.R.T. stand for? Well, it stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timing. So specific, we specifically identify the social channel and a metric. So the metric can be responses, messages, engagement, number of posts, all that good stuff. Social channel obviously is going to be the platform. Measurable, the response rate or the messages or the engagement. How are you measuring it? There's a bunch of different tools you can use. You can use the platform's tools. There's third-party tools, but you want to measure whatever it is that you specifically are tracking in terms of a metric, so you know what impact you're making. Here's the thing. Focus on doing the work, not seeing the results. Like, I didn't really get a big following until I've been doing this about 18 months. I started reaching out on social media. I created a group in February 2017 for this business. And really when I started that group, it wasn't for this business, but that's what it became. We really didn't start to see legs until about 9 months down the road. And then 18 months down the road did it legitimately create revenue. And by legitimate revenue, I'm talking about 6 figures a year. It was turning. But I had to be specific on my goal, specific what channel, how to measure it. The next thing is achievable. Create a goal and don't make it outlandish. Outlandish would be like, me going and starting a sandwich shop, which I have done. Starting a sandwich shop and saying, what, in 1 year I'm going to be bigger than Subway. Probably not achievable. Create achievable goals. It's great to have big, hairy, audacious goals, but create achievable goals as well. Relevant. Make sure that the audience that you're focusing on and the content that you're focusing that audience with is relevant to what it is you're trying to accomplish. And then timing. Like, know that the timing isn't going to be overnight. So, like, have goals that are set 90 days, 6 months, a year, right? So let's say you start a group. I want to start a group, people that are interested in playing ping pong on blacktop, right? I'm just making shit up, obviously. But I want to have 1,000 members in that group in the first year. And how I'm going to get those members is by targeting these types of people, okay? that's how you want to do it. Coming into social media and having a goal, having a plan, helping you understand like what content you need to produce and how often you're going to need to produce it. It's going to put you on the path to help you create those things that you need, but it's also going to help you dominate the day.
Dominate the day, that's what we're about to do. If you don't wanna dominate, then this podcast ain't for you. But if you are, then keep listening, cause every single damn day, the mission is to dominate. You already know, we're here to dominate the day. So if you wanna dominate every day, then let's go, it's time to grow. This is another episode of Dominate the Day.